All right, we're live. We're going live. I'm gonna wait for some people to jump in here, just in the outer part, so I can broadcast this pirate signal here. I don't know if this will be my last video. I know I talked about everything being my last video. I guess I got to just keep on pushing through, though. I don't know. Got some shit to drop on you guys tonight, so I hope you get over here to this channel, hit that share button, hit that like button. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, Tactical Tony's in the building, and yeah, it's running late. I got some info I want to put out there to all y'all. See Partisan Gorilla out there, HDP Mule. Shout out to you folks. I think this is gonna be a chat that you're gonna want to hear about. So I definitely think you want to stay tuned for this. So let me just for the peoples to jump in. Try to keep the background noise to a minimum. I got the kids. They all got to do homework and stuff. And we just ate dinner, so I was running a little bit late. But, oh, cool. We're getting it fired up right now. Let me get something to spit some chow in. And I'm going to go blow by blow here. And this might be my last will and testament here. After what happened to me today, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen next, but I got good news and I got bad news. But I also want to stress to you guys that it's way worse than you ever thought. So get ready for the sledgehammer because I'm coming through. And let me grab something to spit my chaw into, and then we'll get this thing fired up. All right, folks. So I guess I'll start off this chat with what happened to me today. And I've got a lot of it wrote down because tomorrow I'm going to go file a complaint against Detective Meade and another unknown secret police. I got stopped by the secret police this morning. And only reason I do this, man, and I'm still continuing in on this and doing this thing out in the open because that's how we always did this whole thing. We always did everything out in the open. We were very transparent in everything we said and did. And, I was told today that these guys are all watching me, and a detective in particularly, he didn't want to give his name. He didn't even want to write his name legibly on the citation he gave me. One big. I mean, I'm pretty sure after I do this, I mean, I who knows, but so they're watching me. They told me they're watching me. Secret police pulled me over. They're letting me know that Metro is watching me, which is the police department down here. The marshals are watching me, and that the feds are watching me, all of them. And they had proof. They went play by play with the proof of everything in the last 2 years. They knew everything about me. They knew every little detail about anything that I've ever done here in the last couple of years. They have that info. They knew it all. These guys weren't just jerking around saying we're watching you. They gave me examples, lots of examples. They also gave me plenty of examples of stuff that's happened in my private life that nobody on here even knows. Stuff that has to do with me and my personal life, and maybe a couple close friends know. But besides that, stuff, just between, like, nobody knows, just like two people know. As if they're watching my texts and they're watching what's coming in and on my phone and everything like that. They proved to me that they are watching every little aspect of my life, and they have been doing that ever since Bundy Ranch. So I'm going to go through play by play kind of. I haven't got the whole thing written out yet, but I got to start, and I'm trying to get everything down on paper because this shit is so real. This shit is so. I need you guys to, honestly, I need you guys to like and comment and share. Mostly just share. I need you guys. I better not be muted. I'm not muted. I was muted, but I'm not muted. Okay, so, okay, yeah, looks like I'm good. So like I said, I'm gonna give you a play-by-play to the officers out there and the feds out there watching me tonight. I mean, I can't, honestly, I cannot believe how unconstitutional and how unpatriotic you are and how much you hate America. I was accused today of being anti-cop and anti-government today by these secret police, and it's just pretty crazy that people that can slap the handcuffs on you and do whatever they want with your life and threaten you, there's no repercussions. It seems like they can say and do whatever they want at the behest of whoever controls them, which I guess Metro and all these guys under here are down here are all under, they're all federalized. So they all answer to the federal government. They answer to the FBI in particular. So I was at work today. I was going down Charleston Boulevard. Before that, I had left work, and it's not that far from there. I'm not going to give out exactly where, but I had noticed somebody was following me in a dark blue Ford Taurus with blacked out windows. Let me know if I need to bump my signal down, if I'm coming through clear, because I'm watching it on the feed here and it looks like it's choppy. And I think, honestly, before I get into it, I think that a lot of the problem that I've been having with internet and my phone and everything for the last, I'd say 6 to 8 to 9 months, whatever it's been, is purposeful, and that they're definitely messing with my pirate signal here. They're definitely jacking my bandwidth or doing whatever. I mean, they're probably sitting outside right now, So I observed an unmarked vehicle. It was one of the newer Ford Tauruses, blacked out windows, unmarked plates, unmarked cars, following me down Charleston Boulevard. So if you're from Vegas, that's why I'm giving you these details. Plus, I probably think it's pretty important just to put it all out there, be very transparent, and put all this stuff out there so you guys understand how real this is. All right. And anybody that's been involved in, any of this patriot community or whatever you want to call this community, or people that are awake, I'm not going to try to think of a title or whatever, but everybody who participates in not going along with tyranny, you are at risk. But people in particular that were at Oregon or Bunkerville standoff, and I've heard rumors of Sugar Pine Mine also, those guys too. But any of you folks that participated in that, best believe that your phone is tapped, you're being watched, and everything you do, especially if you do YouTube, is being gathered and surveilled and all that fun stuff. So going down Charleston Boulevard, probably about 10:30ish this morning, and I noticed this vehicle was following me. So I changed lanes on the street, and I believe that they went past me. And so I got onto the freeway on-ramp, and then I got onto the freeway on-ramp. I was on the freeway, and I noticed this vehicle that had passed me that I had kind of just had my eye out for, because I drive all day. I have to pay attention to what's going on. There's a bunch of assholes out there that either try to shoot me at a stoplight or something ridiculous, because there's just a bunch of psychos out there. So they went from being in front of me to me looking behind me, and they were behind me again. So I shoot over 3 lanes in to be on the most inner lane on the US 95 going south towards Boulder City, and they bam, they fight, and I turn on my blinker and I shoot over 3 lanes, and they shoot over these 3 lanes. So I buck out, like, I think I bucked out like 1 lane right, you know, just like I went in 3 and then I saw that they followed me. So I just, you know what I mean? Cause you got to check in your thing, make sure you're just not being paranoid. So I buck out 1 lane. And as soon as I go to do that 1 lane out after doing 3 lanes in, bam, it's an unmarked car. Like I said, blacked out windows. They throw on the police lights, pull me over to the side, and they tell me to turn off the engine. They tell me, I don't remember if he told me to take the keys out. It's loud as shit. We're on the freeway. We're almost, you know what I mean, good chance of getting your ass run over or run down because you're in the busiest part of the freeway there, you know? And so I can his commands are, I'm hearing them over traffic. So I thought that you know, he's telling me to get out of the car, and he's yelling at me when I get out of the car that he didn't say to get out of the car, that he said something else. I don't know what the hell he's saying. But anyways, they got me out of the car. I walked to the back of the car where they call me. They call me over to their police car. He's barking out orders. It's pretty chaotic. One guy is supposedly a U.S. Marshal or a city marshal. I think he's a city marshal. And the other guy is supposedly a metropolitan police detective. And so they're irate when they pull me over. Dude's super pissed. He's talking about how I'm anti-cop and I'm anti-this, and he watches my YouTube, and that he's been watching me, and he's watching me every day. He knows everything about me, and proceeds to hand me off to the city marshal, I guess. I'm doing the quotations when I wrote this down because that's who these guys say they were. I never saw any identification. One guy had a black tech vest on that said police, and the other guy looked like a city marshal badge attached to his hip or something, or down from his hip. I don't know. So both of them were real super sketchy. No, like I said, no identification, no nothing. I was just being detained. And the Metro detective, I guess that's what he says he is, officer or Detective Mead. He goes, and this looks like MEAD. He goes into my work car because I'm at work. He's going through my work car, and he goes to get into my work car and stuff. And I tell both of them, I'm like, am I under arrest? You know, am I under arrest? Like, what the hell's going on here? No, you're being detained. Okay, well, do you have a search warrant to go through my vehicle? Sends Officer Mead into a frenzy. You know, Officer Mead goes into a frenzy. They handcuff me, set me down, and basically start threatening to take me to jail over, I got the ticket right here, over fail signal lane change and basic speed. He paced me from Charleston to Boulder Highway 80, and I posted 65. So he didn't clock me. He paced me, I guess, doing his math in his fucking head, I guess. That was what he was basically threatening me to send me to jail over these speeding violations right there. Because I contested him on going through my on him going through my car, my work car. So they handcuffed me. They put me on the ground. They called in a marked unit. The marked unit was there basically to watch me and make sure I don't run into traffic. They kept hinting at the running into traffic thing over and over as if to like threaten me like in some way. I took it as they were threatening me that they were going to throw my ass in traffic, you know. Yeah, you know, I don't know what to think of these guys, but so much stuff to cover. I'm just going to try to go over some of the stuff and see what I come out with here, but I just try to put it all out there. He went through my stuff. He took my gun. He took my backpack. He took my phone. He took my wallet. Before, when I was getting out of the car and they told me that I wasn't supposed to be getting out of the car, I got back in the car and I closed the door, and one of the officers walked up and told me, throw my knife in the car, like take it out of my pocket and throw it into the car, and then told me to get out of the car. So they got all my stuff in the car, which they seized my firearm, my backpack, my phone, my wallet, And I don't know if he took my knife. The knife could have been in the car the whole time for all I knew. But I'm sitting there with the marked unit, handcuffed. They keep talking about how, you know, they don't want me to run into traffic, which is so sketchy. Like, if you were there and you were already having the feeling like I had, like they were going to disappear me off the face of the planet. Like I was never going to see my kids again. I was never going to see my girlfriend. I was never going to see my mom and dad again. I mean, that's what they were hinting at. They talked to me about that if this is what I wanted, to go to jail, and that I wanted to do a 15-year bid and never see my kids, asking me, they were like, we know how much you care about your kids. We know all you do is work and take care of your kids. He said that over and over, like to say to me, like, we know how much your kids mean to you, and you know, like, you really want to disappear today and never see them fools again, you know? Like, this is what I'm getting from this guy. He threatened me, told me he's been watching me. I don't know if you're still out there, Mule. Hopefully you're still out there, because you could get a little whiff of this too. They knew about everything. They knew about the drunk chats. He threatened me because he said, you're on the chat drinking beer and you're playing with your guns, and he's telling me that's illegal. He says when I'm doing my YouTube videos where I'm doing a video of me driving at work, he says that that's illegal. So he's saying the guns and the alcohol thing on the drunk chats is illegal. He's saying driving around filming myself is illegal. He also says that he knows that the Green Dragon, I swear to God, I don't got no reason to fucking lie to you guys right now. He knows about the Green Dragon, and he also knows how the Green Dragon fell out with me. That's what he said. He said, we know the Green Dragon fell out with you. This is a local cop. This is what he says he is a local cop. I don't know who the hell this guy is, who he really is. He never showed no identification. He told me that. He said he knows that the Green Dragon fell out with me, and he knows that I'm like out on my own now, and I'm not really participating in anything, and when I do, it's just me on here waving my guns around. I'm a drunk and I'm on here waving guns around. I'm trying to explain to you guys, you know, the whole drop of the dragon and all this stuff that has happened over all these months is I mean, I think they know about it, every little inch of it, because I think they participate in the undermining and the divisiveness and all that kind of stuff. Listen to me. They knew everything, all right? They knew everything. They've watched, I'm guaranteeing you, they've watched all these videos. And he talked about how he watches me every day going up and down the freeway, and he's basically watching me every day. They both put on, when they went to go search the car, they both put on latex gloves. And I asked the Metro police officer, the patrol officer, I said, why are they got latex gloves on, you know? And he told me all by himself, so that they don't leave fingerprints. I don't know why they'd be worried about a Metro police officer and a city marshal leaving fingerprints. They threatened me. They threatened to have my work car towed and have them call my boss and basically, you know, get me fired. They talked about, like I said, me losing my kids. They talked about even personal stuff with my relationship with my girl. Like, I'm not going to go into that, but personal stuff that pretty much me and her know, and then like maybe a couple friends and family, close friends and family know. But they repeated all that back to me as if basically there was a lot of stuff he said in there that to me, I feel like they would not have that info without being able to look into my phone, like watching my text messages, watching my phone calls, etc. There's going to be stuff I left out. They detained me for an hour, threatened me up and down. They told me that the FBI was looking for me. The FBI had tried to come by my place, and that the FBI tried calling me, which I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I mean, it's not. They repeated my schedule down to my work hours and everything, where I come and go. everything about me they knew, and they knew everything about me. So I don't understand the whole, like, the FBI is trying to get a hold of you and they haven't been able to get a hold of you. So he wrote me up for all these infractions. And I'm talking to him the whole time, like, dude, I was like, what's your guys' deal, man? What, you want me to shut down my YouTube channel? You know, like, is that what you want? No, we want you to keep it up. It's First Amendment. We want you to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is insane. But he wrote me up for all these infractions, told me that if I went ghost on the FBI, like didn't get back to the FBI, that he would hang all these thousands of dollars worth of charges on me, charges that I won't be able to pay, et cetera, and basically bankrupt me and put me in a harder position than I already am. I'll just put this up here. I don't want to put all my info out there because my social and all that's on there. The header, so you guys can see the header. You just see the header of it. I gotta get a charger. All right, so there's probably a lot of stuff that I'm gonna just leave out, just not on purpose. Just it was so much, and it was within an hour, and they got cuffs on me. They got me on the ground. They're threatening me left and right, and they kept referring to, oh, we don't want you to run into traffic. They referred to me as Tactical Tony, pretty much the whole investigation or detention, whatever you want to call it. They laughed about it, calling me Tactical Tony, even when they sent me on my way. We'll be seeing you, Tactical Tony, or something like that, and then laughed about it. You know, they thought it was funny. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know if I should put this on a chat tonight or if I should just, you know, I took down the other channel's gone. The other channel's closed. Gone with the wind. I don't know why, you know. I'm pretty sure they got all of it, and they definitely got all this here on this channel. So, you know, I love like trying to be out here and put all this stuff out there and try to keep it 100 and just, you know, just try to shed light on this sneak thievery that's going on. But it's costing me dearly. Like, I literally have goons like threatening me, like for real threatening me with going away, like being sent away if I don't cooperate with them. And you know, there's a lot of people that sit here and say, you know, you fuck those guys, and I wouldn't have done this, and I wouldn't have done that, and blah blah. And everybody's a tough guy, you know. But when you're in the situation, and like I pick up my kids today, I gotta work. I was on my way down to Arizona. I'm at work, and they're threatening me right there to take me to jail and take me out of being able to make money for the day. You know, taking me out of being able to pick up my kids today. Today's my day with the kids. You know, their mom's not available to take them, but it's my day, it's my time. So, I mean, talking about taking money out of my wallet, talking about screwing me out of not seeing my kids ever again. I mean, all you can do is shut your mouth and let them screw you, let them go through your stuff, let them do whatever they're going to do. You know, I mean, that's really all you can do when they're, you know, I hear it all the time, you know, and my family's law enforcement. So for them to say I'm anti-cop and all this, that, and the other is total bullcrap. But they are infiltrated by the feds totally. They've been federalized, and they basically threatened to disappear me right there on the spot for saying, you know, do you have a search warrant? You know, or that they're wrong or anything. Even the last traffic stop, which they brought the last traffic, it wasn't even a traffic stop. I got into a traffic accident. and I was harassed and detained and my gun taken and all this same stuff. But it happened by a highway patrol officer, Officer Rab, RABB or RAAB, and they did the same thing to me, you know, and they're threatening on the spot to take me to jail and take me away and disappear me. I mean, that's what they're threatening to do. That's what they have threatened to do to me the last couple times. And, you know, I'm at work. Every time lately it's been at work. I've been at work, you know, and they get me. You know, they create a reason to have an interaction with me, then they escalate the situation to try to get me to basically, I don't know what they think, you know, I don't know what they're trying to get me, you know, oh, you're talking back to me, I'm going to take you to jail. I mean, I don't know what their end game is as far as these traffic stops or these interactions that they have with me where they threaten to take me to jail over nothing, over a traffic citation, or the last time he threatened to take me to jail because I didn't tell him I had a gun in the car when we were at a traffic accident, not a traffic stop. And even in a traffic stop, he's still unconstitutional. So they threatened to do all these things. They threatened to disappear me off the fucking planet right there on the spot. And all I can do is shut up and let them go through all my shit. I mean, that's really, honestly, that's all I can do. So, you know, we all got priorities in life. We all got this, but I ain't got shit, man. I told you guys a million times. I make $11 an hour. I got my kids. I live in a freaking 1-bedroom shack, you know, like I don't have nothing. So for them to like take away the little bit of nothing that I have, that it's everything to me because I don't have much, is just the foulest thing on the planet, you know. And they're watching right now. They're watching me say all this so that the next time they pull me over, they could say, oh, you told everybody about what happened. Like what you guys did to me is so dirty. It's so foul. And they will laugh. They were laughing at the stop. They were laughing when they were threatening me. All this kind of stuff, putting, you know, telling me about my personal info and all this kind of stuff. And I got off the traffic stop after they went through all my stuff. They wrote me up for the citation, told me that he would put all these charges on me that he wrote on this thing if I went ghost on the FBI, and that the FBI would be contacting me, and the FBI did contact me. I was on the road coming back from Arizona, so it went to my voicemail. But you know what? I'm going to play it. I mean, what else can I do? So...
This is Joel Willis. I am a special agent with the FBI here in Mr. Herrera, this is Joel Willis. I am a special agent with the FBI here in Las Vegas. Detective Ken Mead gave me your number. Wanted to see if you're available maybe tomorrow to come to our office to talk. I don't know what Detective Mead explained to you as far as the reason why we want to talk to you, but obviously you know what's going on.
Oh, wait, we're on. Hold on, I'm going to have to rewind this because I'm trying to use my head on this. Let me bump it back here some.
Willis. I am a special agent with the FBI here in Las Vegas. Detective Ken Mead gave me your number. Wanted to see if you're available maybe tomorrow to come to our office to talk. I don't know what Detective Mead explained to you as far as the reason why we want to talk to you, but obviously you know what's going on with the trial and the Bundy family and things like that. And really, we just want to get your side of the story, what you observed out there, and anything that you could help us with as far as our investigation goes. Please give me a call whenever you get a chance. Again, my name is Joel, Joel, last name Willis, Willis. My cell phone number.
All right, so I wanted to play that for you guys so you know that I'm not fucking around, okay? I see Don out there talking about a lawyer. I ain't got a fucking pot to piss in. I ain't got a goddamn dime to my fucking name. I don't got no money for a fucking lawyer. I just don't. You know, you know, they're trying to arrange a meeting. I already know what they're trying to do. You know, the way he talked about it so casually, like, oh, Officer Meade gave me your number. No, Officer Meade stole my phone. He stole my phone number. He called my phone and blocked his number just to make sure I wasn't giving him a bullshit number. He fucking threatened me that if I didn't give my phone number and that if I didn't show up to meet with the FBI, or if I ignored I don't remember how he worded it, but if I didn't acknowledge the FBI or whatever, that he would hang all these fines and all these tickets over my head. It would cost me thousands of dollars, and I'd be more screwed than I am because they know he told me, I know your whole financial situation. I know everything about you. I know your kids. I know, you know, the job. Yeah, it's crazy. So my family's law enforcement, so I immediately, you know, after they let me go and made me sign this fucking ticket here, I called my family, I called them all, and, you know, to let them know what happened. And I was just going to have my family go down there and represent me, you know, as my legal advice or legal team or whatever. But shout out to HDP. I didn't even think of it, but he told me call Michelle Fiore, and I called Michelle Fiore out here. And if you guys don't know about Michelle Fiore, she's the hardest core patriot out here. As far as, I mean, I don't know no politicians that are patriotic like her, you know. And she told me that I could do this chat. She encouraged me to do this chat tonight. She encouraged me to get the word out there. She encouraged me to let everybody know what happened to me today. She told me, do not go talk to the FBI. She said, when you do your chat tonight, she said, you could talk about everything we talked about, you know. And she said, don't go to the FBI. Do not, you know, politely, you know, like, I'm going to be with them, you know, just decline, you know, just tell them, because she said exactly what they're going to do is they're going to try to entrap me, and they're going to try to set me up. And my best bet is to make them get a subpoena or whatever and just don't talk to them. So I guess I'll call this guy tomorrow and just tell him, look, everything that you guys need to know is on the YouTube videos. You guys already know that. You know, this is why you're messing with me. And, you know, I don't have anything. I don't. And I really don't. Everybody who watches me on here knows. What do? I do a damn video. I think the feds are following me. I do a damn video. Oh, Tony, you're crazy. I do a damn video. Oh, Tony, you're just paranoid. I do a damn video. Fucking, I fart. I do a video. I'm doing all this shit right now. I mean, how sketchy do you think is all this shit I just told you right now? You know, how sketchy does all this shit sound for me being on the out and out open on everything I do on here? And this has been the only way, like, I could watch my own back, is to get it out to all 42 of you fools watching right now. You know, I don't do nothing. I don't know anybody. I don't know anything. I'm not part of no fucking group. And I don't understand how a government's so corrupt. And even at my local level here in my own town where I was born and raised, my own home, my where I was conceived at, that they would do this to me in my own town. You know? I mean, it gets to be too much. It gets to be a lot, you know? And so Michelle Fiore is supposed to do a video on Newsweek this week, and if she does it and gets it up, I would be very thankful for her doing that. She's supposed to cover my case. She's going to go down tomorrow with me to go file a police complaint with IA about these guys tomorrow. So hoping she shows up and everything goes. I know, I'm pretty sure she's a woman of her word. And she told me, she said, I'll fight for you, Tony. She's like, I'm sorry we had to meet like this. I didn't know you and everything like that. But she's like, I know you now, you know. Not to mention, she threw something out there that I guess they're watching my videos. I guess they got internet in jail or in prison or wherever the hell these guys are out in Pahrump. I guess I guess from what I understand is the guys were watching my YouTube videos from the clinker. Um, you know, so she said, I guess as early as today, they were watching my YouTube videos. She called her people, she talked to her people, and she said, yeah, we were just watching Tactical Tony 702's videos either yesterday or today. And she was like, in it, she said, do you think that's a coincidence that they moved on you today when those guys were in there, you know, watching your videos, you know, watching the footage from the ranch that went on, you know, and that, you know, I guess whether they were talking about it over the phone or whatever the hell, however, my name got introduced over there, not to, which is, I mean, I say okay and yeah, because I mean they've already been contacting me before this. They already put me on the sovereign citizen list before this. You know, there's just a lot. I've been on the radar for a long time, and I guess I don't know why. I don't know why they would all of a sudden, you know, try to move on me today, but Michelle Fiore knows who I am now, and she said that she's going to fight and help me. And she's like, I got your back. I will help you. She's like, I'll go down there and hold your hand if I got to. We're gonna take it to these fools. And when you hear her talk, man, she is patriotic as shit. You wish that there was more people like that, you know. It sounds like, you know, old Green Dragon chats. I mean, she was irate. She called me like 4 or 5 times today, and she's just pissed. She cannot believe, especially when she got all the details and everything. She just couldn't believe that they would do this to me, because it's like a personal insult, because these are our guys here in Vegas doing this to us, you know. So that's why it's kind of, I don't know. I think that's why it's more insulting. It's not like the feds came from out of town and then hem me up. It was our own guys, our own guys here in town that did this to me. Now I'm telling you, ain't no stopping these fools. There's no stopping these fools. They know that they don't have to follow any laws, period, point blank. They don't have to follow any laws. They definitely don't have to follow the Constitution, but they don't have to follow any city law, any state law. They're able to do whatever they want to intimidate and harass whoever they want. Maybe this is a shit move by me, but I've been advised to go ahead and do this chat, so I'm doing this chat. I'm telling you right now, they know everything. Every little move I made in the last 2 years, the videos, the drunk chats, the everything, you know. So I don't know, man. I do what I can do. She told me to drop this chat tonight and that she would download it, make a list of what happened at this traffic stop, make copies and get it out to her. If everything goes like it's supposed to, I'll be meeting her for lunch tomorrow. We'll go down there. We'll put this out there. I hate this shit, man. I really just want to be left the fuck alone. Like, is that so much to ask from these motherfuckers? I just want to be left alone. That's all. I just want to be left alone. I want to fucking go to work, to my miserable fucking job, and come home to my little shack and take care of my kids. That's all I want to do. I don't understand, after 2 fucking years and a guy who's got 3,000 subs, you know, and I'm active on Twitter. You know, I don't understand what. To me, that just makes me think they ain't got nothing. They got nothing. Like they're grasping at straws. You know, they're just dredging the bottom of the swamp for anything and everything. You know, so like I can't participate in that. They're gonna want me. We already know what they're gonna want me to do. We already just right here in this little thing right here. They're going to want me to be some type of witness against the Bundys, this, that, and the other. And it's like everything I know is on video. Okay. First of all, second of all, like, I mean, you're acting like you're prosecuting like mafiosos or something. I mean, they don't even go after ISIS and all these other fools that are here to undermine the country and destroy the country. They ain't going after. They're not doing nothing. They're going after you if you love the American flag, if you love this country, if you love the Constitution. That's who they're going after. That's who they consider their highest priority of the highest threat priority is. This is what it is. They're watching me. They're watching you. If you're watching this right now and you're in here commenting, they're watching you. They're doxing your ass. You know what I mean? They're watching you. They're watching us. They're watching everything. They're everything that we're doing. And yet, people that are here to destroy this country, who are here to infiltrate this country, who are here to destroy the Constitution, the same people that let Hillary Clinton off, are making it their damnedest to make sure that the Bundys never see the light of day again. They're destroying evidence. They're threatening witnesses. They're threatening, you know, who knows? They're probably threatening the judges. They're probably threatening, you know, the defense. I mean, we know they're threatening the defense. They're doing all this. And it's like the info is there. The videos are there. All this stuff is there. And you need to talk to me. You need to interview me for what? I don't have anything. I have nothing. I have nothing for you guys. You guys are our God. You know everything. You know, you can make or break somebody's life. You could take somebody from their children. You can make somebody lose their job. It's beyond tyranny. It's beyond treason and all this kind of stuff. You know, it's way beyond that. I should have titled this chat. It's like I should have titled this video. It's way worse than we thought. I got a video something like that. It's way worse than you think, or something like that. And that was 2-3 years ago. I dropped that video. You know, they threatened me top to bottom. You know, they use fake journalists that are posing as journalists, but they're really FBI agents to try to set people up, to try to set me up. For what? For going out there and for documenting and saying how fucked up it is and how fucked up it was for them to do what they did to ranchers, to cowboys. I mean, come on, guys. Look at the world we're living in. You know, I mean, just look how really bad it is. You know, I gotta break this info to everybody in my family, and they don't already think I'm a goddamn reject and a motherfucker who just can't get his shit together, you know. And now I got, you know, the feds, which, you know, my mom warned me like 5 years ago when I started doing this. She said, you can't do this kind of shit. She's like, they'll shoot you down like JFK if you do this kind of shit. And, you know, maybe I should have taken her advice. I can't never think like hindsight and think, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever. You know, I already did it. The videos are already up. I already went. I went to Lavoie's funeral. I lived a life. I lived my life under surveillance. Even though we're all under surveillance, the surveillance of me and my family and my kids and everything like that. I mean, they're watching my girl, you know, they're watching everything. Probably watching my family too, you know, like my parents and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they're willing to go to such great extents to prosecute and to throw us away or kill us. I mean, I swear to God, I'm not even playing with you guys. The thoughts were running through my head that they were going to throw me into oncoming traffic. We're on a busy ass freeway, and they keep talking about, oh, we can't let you stand up. You might run into traffic. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What kind of statement is that? What is that? How do you say that to somebody? Somebody who's 34 years old and I got everything to live for. Because I'm not a damn sheep, you know, I'm not a lamb for the slaughter, so somehow they gotta Longbow set me up in a damn hotel suite and said they were doing a documentary and all that bullshit, and comes out in the review journal that they were really feds posing as a production team or whatever. I'm just trying to explain to you guys, it is real. The threat is real. These guys watching us is real. And I'm pretty sure if I had to put my money on it, that they are watching the private chats too. So don't think when you turn off this off-air button that they stop watching, you know, because I believe from the information, the stuff that they were telling me, that they are watching the off-air chats too. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm pretty sure my phone is tapped. I'm pretty sure everything. My computer's fucked up. I got a decent computer. You know, I'm pretty sure they fucked with my computer and everything is hacked. Everything is tapped, whatever, you know. Every time I pick up my phone and I unlock it in the car, it makes it interferes with the radio. Every time I pick up my phone and I go to unlock it, I got the fingerprint unlock dealy. Every time I pick up my phone, it interrupts the radio station. And I've been told that that's not how taps work. Okay, I don't know nothing about taps, but I'm telling you right now, my phone, I've had iPhones for a while now, and not until probably like the last 6 or 7 months did my phone start interfering with the radio station in the work vehicle, in my personal vehicle, any vehicle. I could pick up, unlock my phone, and it will static the radio. I don't know what that means. You know, I don't understand. I don't know what that means. You know, I'm gonna do some shout outs, maybe drop a couple more things, but that's the gist of it. I still got to sit down and finish writing this all out, what happened to me today. Try to scare and intimidate me, but the FBI phone call is real. That came. They want me to come down to their office and do an interview, which I don't see how that's even in the realm of Earth. I don't understand how I'm supposed to live a normal life. I mean, I know you can't live a normal life under tyranny, period, but I don't know how I'm supposed to live a life when I have to, like, I mean, I've lived in the city forever, and I've never had to watch my back like this, even from people I knew that wanted to beat my ass and kill me and this, that, and the other. This is way more intense. I made them fools following me. I knew they were following me. I know that they've been following me. I've watched helicopters follow me from one side of town to the other. There's no way that's a fucking coincidence. You know, now it's not. I mean, I'm telling you guys, all this shit for the last 2 years that I've been telling you guys, you know, this is what they've been doing. They've been following me. They've been apprehending me at traffic stops, detaining me, taking my firearm, running my firearm. I'm like, how many times can you run the same firearm? How many times? If you got me on a list, you have me on a sovereign citizen list, every time you have to do me like this? You know, every time you got to do me dirty and hold me up and make my life hell. And today you made me late as fuck at work. I'm supposed to be down in Arizona, and I'm not down in I wasn't down in Arizona on time because they had me held up for an hour. They're inconveniencing me. They're harassing me. They're threatening me. You know, they're threatening me that they know everything about me, you know. And this is the way I have to live life. I mean, can I leave Vegas and it all be over with? I don't know. I wish I knew, you know. I wish I had the money to find out, to see if I left, if I would still get messed with. I probably still would, but I mean, it's like at some point it just becomes so ridiculous. And all day I thought about it, like, man, I'm gonna go on here, I'm just gonna quit the YouTube, I'm gonna drop this final video and I'm gonna quit. You know, that's where they had me. And you know, I talked to Michelle, I talked to my dad, I talked to my family, and I just got to keep doing it. I mean, what else can I do? You know, I got to keep shining the light and hoping and praying and going to church and hoping that things, you know, that God takes care of me, because that's all I got. Because as far as even the people that got love for me and everything like that out there, I mean, come on, dude. If they disappear me, ain't nobody gonna come save me. I mean, I'm disappeared, and that's the deal with all of this. The Bundys and all these guys, they get disappeared, they get hauled off, they get, you know, locked away. I mean, you're talking about guys that never seen a jail cell ever, you know, live their life like Christians, you know, way better men than I could ever be, you know. And I didn't grow up going to jail and being in trouble all the time. I didn't get in trouble. I never been arrested until after the Bundy Ranch. And the DA came down hard on me. Even during the traffic stop today, they mentioned when I got arrested, they mentioned where I got picked up. They basically told me like they had been watching me and they had finally got me. You know, they had a reason to get me. They finally got me, and they got charges on me and put me into the system, you know. More reason to mess with me, more reason to discredit me, more reason to make my life hell. And they won't stop, and it sucks, man. I'm scared. I've never been scared to get pulled over by a cop, you know. And now I got to be scared because I don't know if when they do stop me or whatever, if that's the last time I'm ever going to taste freedom ever again, you know. And so I got to do this. I got to look into all avenues of what to do. You know, this is what I can do, this is what I gotta do. And I'm doing this video now. I'm not calling it quits. They told me, oh, we're not trying to make you stop or anything like that. You know, I think it's total bullshit. I think that's exactly what they're trying to do. But I got to do this. I got to put it out there. I got to have the proof. You know, I show you the ticket. I show you the voicemail. Like I said, I talked to Michelle a bunch of times today. She's all over it. You know, my family's in my corner. I got her in my corner, you know, and, you know, I hope that, I mean, really, that, you know, I keep my girl with me, you know, so I'm not by myself, so they can't fucking come shoot me in my head and say that I wanted to kill myself, you know. So I'll try to stay active on here and let you guys know, so you guys know I'm still around and they haven't taken me away. But another thing, I love life. I hate this tyranny. I hate this bullshit, but I love life. So for any shit where they try to fucking kill me off and say I killed myself because of whatever and make up some fake suicide note or whatever extent they're willing to go to, is total bullshit. You know, I think a lot of these guys that are getting whacked out would tell you the same thing if they had, you know, if they had the means to say something before it happened. I'm telling you right now, I ain't got no problems with life to where I'm going to go kill myself off, you know. That'll be all the work of them. And then even what do we do? You know, even then, what do we do? What do you do when they start killing off more patriots or putting away more patriots? I mean, the FBI and the detectives and everybody sitting around, you know, watching me. Everything is transparent. Everything is on YouTube. I don't see why I have any reason to go talk to you or anything like that. I don't see how, you know, me not knowing something that you're going to try to make a witness out of me or something like that. I mean, it's such bullshit. This chat is looks like it's an hour long. I'd encourage all of you to download this video, keep it tucked away, or even download it and spread it, you know, if you can. I know it's lengthy, but download it, share it. I encourage you. I give you permission to share this video. I give you permission to share this video, put it out all over the place. I encourage you guys to, you know, take this and run with it and get my back, you know, as much as you can. I know it's people really can't get each other's backs really that much, but you know, that this kind of stuff will definitely help, I think, you know, keeping it all out there. These guys drive around sneaky. I see them all the time. I see them following me, but I see them apprehending other people too all the time. Different makes and models of cars. A lot of them are brand new, but it doesn't have to be any car in particular. I mean, a lot of them have blacked out windows, but sometimes that's not even the case. They have an endless treasure trove of our money to prosecute and throw us away or kill us or, you know, lock us up and then prosecute us. They have, their budget is endless. It's a black ops budget almost, you know. I'm sure it's not even budgeted in the state budget or the country's budget. It's just money that maybe they just go into the printing press and start printing out money, and then you know, there's no limit to how treasonous they could be. And they don't even care, dude. Like, let's be honest. They don't care that they're traitors. They don't care that they're unconstitutional. They don't care that they're going after patriots and that they're not going after Hillary Clinton. They could care less. They could care less that all the proof is there for them to prosecute the real criminals in this country. They could care less. There's a war on against us, and that's point blank period. This is not my fuck around chat where I do, like, I think I've quit most of those, but this is not one of my fuck around chats. This is about as serious as you're going to see me, as serious as you're going to get me. The most beat down you're probably going to see me, you know? And, you know, I did a video about the DA a couple weeks ago, and part of it, you know, because he's the one that tried to prosecute me for the bullshit they got me on. I got a lawyer. I was able to get it down to a full battery. I was able to retain my firearms, retain my freedom a little bit. So I'm going to do shout outs and then I'm going to be out of here. I don't even know about no private chats or nothing like that. If you got my number, then you're a close friend. You can message me and, you know, anything you want to know, it's out there. I put my whole fucking life out there. I did some videos years ago to where, you know, I said why I'm doing it, because I don't want to see my kids go through this shit. And now I put myself in the fucking monkey pit. I put myself in the cesspool of shit. I put myself in this mess, you know, and all you guys that were in the dragon, however it fell out, whatever it is, whatever, you know, just letting you motherfuckers know, they know about the green dragon. They said it. They said it. They said they know how the Green Dragon fell out with me. That's what they said. I'm quoting them like exactly. They know that the dragon fell out with me, and we are where we are now. But they know about the dragon. They know about all those videos. I'm pretty sure they sat around and watched all those videos. They know about the drunk chats. They know about everything. Basically says he sits there and watches me every day driving down the freeway. He watches me. Not that hard to do. I have a pretty consistent schedule, and there's nothing I can do about that. I make my fucking $11 an hour. I go home. I take care of my kids. And the whole reason I started doing this shit is for my kids, not really for nobody else, but mostly for my kids, man. I fucking love these kids to death. I honestly, I don't know what I would do if I lost my freedom and I lost my kids. I have no reaction right now. I don't know what I would do, That's what they've done to the Bundys. That's what they've done to all these guys. They've taken them from their families, and that's a soul killer. I mean, that's definitely to break you. So, I just want you guys to know that are involved in this to know that they're watching you too. Even if you didn't participate in the Bundy Ranch, they definitely doxed your ass. They definitely have files on you, whether it's a one-page file or they got a fucking novel on you like they do me. I'm famous over here in the law enforcement community for all the wrong reasons. I'm treated way worse than any fucking gangster or murderer or mafioso type, anything like that. I'm treated way worse than that, and that's the way it is. That's the truth. That's what it is. The feds are watching. The locals are watching. They're all watching. They know everything we do. And like I said, don't even think for 1 second they're not watching the private chats too. So you think when you go off air, and I don't know what everybody does in their private time, but if you're associated with the Green Dragon, probably even if you were on the outside just commenting, they got some type of file on you, and so try and do this chat, and the fucking kids are fighting and shit. So I had to go in there and threaten to whoop some ass. But I mean, don't kid yourselves, honestly. And I know there's some people out there saying not to be afraid and this, that, and the other. It's not even about being afraid, man. It's really just about tired of being fucked with. I ain't do shit. Even the Bundys and all these guys didn't do shit. They're somehow trying to get people to turn against each other. I've seen it, dude. They turned a bunch of us against each other. I think that they had their hands in all of that. The dysfunction, the division, the fallouts, all that kind of stuff. I think that they had a role in all that, whether you believe me or not. That's my opinion. So, I'm going to shout everybody out, and then I'm going to hit end on here and, go with the info I told you tonight and download this video and share this video. And if you can't download it and share it for some reason, get the gist of the video I did tonight, make your own video, share it, share the shit out of this video. For all you fools stroking your guns off and thinking that life is awesome, so fucking awesome, and it's all about, oh, I'm playing with my guns and I just added all these accessories and all this and that. And you're totally fucking missing the point. Tyranny is here. It's arrived. It's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. And I have a lot of respect for the people out here who are aware of what's going on, and for everybody else with their head in their ass and think this shit's not real and think everything's a fucking joke and everything's so fucking funny. You obviously don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about your brothers. You don't give a fuck about your sisters. You don't give a fuck about nobody. You're a selfish motherfucker. You're pretty much a piece of shit. And you know, you either get on board with the patriots in this country that love America and, you know, just want to live, you know, free and don't want to be fucking bothered with the government tyranny. Big shout outs to you and everybody who thinks this is a fucking joke and a big funny game all the time. I ain't got shit for you, man. I don't give a fuck. I think you're the lowest of the lows. Stand with your brothers. Otherwise, we're all going to hang separately. Shout outs, and I'm out. Will not fill this in. Sorry. Politically incorrect. Angel R. Sparks. Brian McCown. Jonathan Speece. Groovin LV. American Life 7022. William Gary's. Partisan Gorilla, Sparks, Solar Savage out there, Sedilos 117, Mule Team 66, HRM Weapons Machinist, Robert N, Gerald B. I think I said Angel R already. Saints and Sappers. Mass One, what's up, bro? It's like lava. Truth Warrior Films. Sovereign Mercy. FTRA 1987. I think I said Sovereign Mercy already. HDP. That's Sean Blazer. I think that's it. G. Torres. Liberty for All. Titan Sands. Angel R, thanks for all the support all the time, man. All the time. Always with the support. I think that's everybody. I think I got everybody. And to all other 40 people that were watching. We're down to 36 now. But shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you people that don't have your fucking head in your ass, you know, that knows what's up. But you got to know this shit is real. This shit is, it's way worse than any movie they ever wrote. They'll go after people like us and they'll leave the real criminals to run amongst on the street and ISIS to run around, and they'll sabotage the Trump campaign. They'll sabotage anybody that supports Trump. And Atomatic Army, what's up? Download the video, share the video. If you can't do that, make your own video. Big shout out, Maze Cat 44. Big shout out to Michelle Fiore. What's Left of the Green Dragon. Chat Window Warriors. Just, you know, I got nothing but love and shout outs for all you people that are dealing with the same shit, or, you know, that everybody knows you know who's watching. But like I said, also be careful in the private chats. I don't think those are private. So watch your backs, watch your six, however you want to say it. Stay frosty. And this shit's real. I just gave you all the proof that I think you should need to be able to understand that this is real. This is not a joke. I don't know when's the last time I did a chat like this, so I'll stay in contact with you guys so you know I'm all right. Peace.